Yo, welcome back, guys. So we've got Charlie Puth, Change. I've never heard this guy before. If you want deep singing knowledge that you'll get nowhere else, subscribe and please, for fuck's sake, pound that fucking thumbs up button until there's a fucking dent in it. Thank you! It was at the March for Lives protest thing in LA, I think this was, or it might have been in Washington. Forgive me, I'm not in America. And we're going to go into the vocal, what's going right, what's going not so right, and we will cuss it down, we will throw down reality and do all that fun shit. Let's hit this, let's do this, let's press play.
There's such a theme of change happening. This song that I'm going to perform for you right now, you don't know it, and that's totally fine. It just feels like the right song to perform right now.
Oh, I don't know about that intro. It's a bit squishy for me, but obviously it's a very sentimental event. Oh, it is Los Angeles. Okay, so I was right. Oh my word. I tell you what, this drives me nuts. This drives me nuts. This. A sea of phones. It's all of that footage is garbage anyway, but it just drives me nuts. I think this is a problem. We need to wake up. This right here is a problem. Ding, ding.
Why are we looking down on our sisters and brothers? Isn't love all that we...
I like the camera work here. After cussing all the cameras, I like the camera work here.
Don't we know everyone's got a father and mother? The day we know we're all the same together, we can make that change. Look around, there are too many of us crying.
Now, I've never heard this guy sing in my life, so keep in mind. I like what I'm hearing. I like what I'm hearing. Don't get me twisted.
Not enough love to go round. What a waste, another day, another good one dying. But I know that the world will change the day we know we're all the same. Yeah. Why can't we just get along?
Cool. Now, I like this. I like this guy. He's a good singer. He's a good singer. Now, the thing he needs to do right now is this, and it may be because he's nervous, but he needs to open up and articulate more cleanly. The mouth's closed. The mouth's closed.
Why can't we just get along? If loving one another's wrong,
Because if I was talking to you like this, if I'm talking to you like this, it just sounds a little bit odd. It sounds like something's in the way of the sound. It's like, why aren't you opening your mouth? And that's why, literally, I mean, it's as simple as that. That's why when people sing with their mouths closed and they're not open and articulating just normally, it sounds off. It sounds like there's something in the way, because if I was talking to you like this, it would sound a bit odd. That's literally it. Articulation, the reason I go on about it is because it shouldn't even be an issue. It should just be, just articulate normally like you do when you talk. That's going to be the best way most of the time, like 99% of the time, like 90, maybe 95% of the time. This is separate to our Charlie Puth here. I'm not cussing him. I'm just saying, I go on about this because it shouldn't be a problem, but it is a problem. Okay? It's not because I believe in all of this. Right, let's carry on ranting.
get close to each other, we gotta make the change.
But the compression's very nice and even. Actually, and as well, underneath the closed mouth, part of what he's doing is very good. If we go back to Lady Gaga yesterday talking about vowels all over the place with the darkness and the brightness, this dude's not doing that. This part is articulated very speech-like. This is very, very good for him. It's just the mouth needs to work more. It needs to work normally. But this part of the articulation is very good. It's not overly dark. It's not overly bright. It's just spot on. So good on you, Charlie Puth. You're on our side.
What a
Never again. Yeah, one problem I've got with this group March for Lives is I did go and look at their mission statement, and the first thing it says is not one more. We cannot allow one more child to be shot at school. It just feels naive. Like, we all know the reality is plenty more kids are going to get butchered and shot at schools in America. It's just the way it is at the minute. Now, you could talk about minimizing that and getting the numbers down, but you can't say, let's not allow one more, because it's just not going to happen, people. We all know it, so why lie? Why lie to yourselves? Why lie to us in your mission statement as the first line? Sorry, but I needed to get that in there. Deep breaths.
Of a chance to be themselves. No, what a waste it would be if we heard for nothing. But I know that the world will change the day we know we're all the same.
Now, the great thing about him as a singer is if he could just learn to, I mean, literally, you could do some exercises where he opens up the jaw and just vocalizes on a NG with the jaw completely open. Things like that, or anything where he's exercising with the jaw right mobile and opening a lot. He would just be like, okay, I can move my jaw and still do everything good I'm doing in here. And it would blow his mind. I am telling you, people. I know. Do you think I don't know about this? Jesus. I know it would blow his mind. Okay? And that's literally all he's doing, because everything else is working so nice for the dude.
Why can't we just get along? If loving one another's wrong,
Oh, I like that little...
how are we supposed to get close to each other?
And the dude's probably nervous. He probably thinks this is my moment. This is my Martin Luther King moment. I don't think it is. Sorry to burst that bubble, but he's obviously nervous. That might be why he's a bit tentative with the mouth as well. I know I get like that when I'm singing and I'm nervous. I tend to not want to open my mouth as much as I need to on certain vowels. So there may be that playing a part. You know, I can't read his mind, but I think...
We gotta make the change. Yeah. I know we could break apart, but we don't have to go that way.
The other thing I get is a little bit, as he's going up higher, sometimes I get a little bit of sense of a little bit of fear coming in, because he's probably just not explored that part of his voice enough. Again, running long scales, releasing up higher, getting more comfortable doing that. All that good stuff that us vocal coaches nail the fuck down. Okay, so he's got some release there. Now that face that he's pulling is because of the little bit of the fear. You know, he's I'm scared. It's very normal, especially for guys as they go up higher, to get scared, and you'll see it with singers a lot, especially guys. We just don't go up in that part of our range typically when we're day to day, like interacting with other humans, and so we're not used to it. 2/3 of our voice is chest. It's easy for you girls. Most of your voice is head. You're just all expressive and all over the place, like playing around. Look at me in my head voice all day fucking long. Us guys, we don't even know what it's like, most of us. So it can be scary. It can be frightening. You know, it's not natural for us at first. So anyway, back to this dude. There's a bit of fear there, and that goes back to what I said about the high notes, working on all that silliness. Let's do this. Let's press play. I like this.
Why can't we just get
What did they even say there? Let's have a look. Am I next? Question mark. No, you're not next.
Why can't we just
More than likely you're not next. If you are, apologies.
if loving one another's wrong?
Loving one another's wrong. No.
How are we supposed
Now I like the sentiment of this song, but here's the thing, right? Love is not going to solve all our problems. I'm sorry to break it to people. Some people seem to think that just good feelings and spreading love is going to fix the world's problems. It's not. We're always going to have problems. Nobody wants to see kids dying from guns. Nobody. Show me somebody. But it's a question of trade-offs. What are you willing to give away in order to gain on something else? And some people want to make different choices about the right type of solutions. But we all want a solution. It's not going to be just love. Let's be real. Let's be real. But I like the sentiment behind the song. You know, it's all good, all feeling, all that stuff. You know, I'm not going to cuss it too much. Well, maybe I am. Okay, so it gets a bit heavy there. He could say you, and he's saying yow because he can't quite release there. That's okay. Like I said, it goes back. He just needs develop a little bit more release in that head, and this will get more comfortable for him. But the girls seem to love it. It's giving their noo-noos a little tickle. Oh, mate, I want to be a singer on that stage. What the fuck? I'm sat in my fucking bedroom talking about this shit. He's fucking out there fucking nailing girls to the wall. Mate, you fucking do that.
Get close to each other. We gotta make that change. Yeah. Let's change, yeah.
Sweet. So in summary, people, I'm just going to stop it there. We all know there's an applause coming. In summary, good singer. He's articulating well, but the mouth's not working enough. As in, he's mumbling like this. Just don't mumble. Do not fucking mumble. And he needs some more release in head. He needs to just develop a little bit more of that tilt, a little bit more of that sense of how do I press into to get it up there without reaching. Those two things are his prime problems right now. This is reality. This is reality right here. Do you not understand? Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, I can't believe it. You are my fucking dream team. You are the core of this fucking movement that we have here. If you've enjoyed this video, if you want deep singing knowledge, subscribe. Fuck me, pound that fucking thumbs up button until there is a fucking dent in it. Oh my god, this video is done!